Well, it's my Fourth Amendment right to be secure in my papers, in my person, and my...
He was on the road, not speeding, not swerving, just driving. But that was enough. Officers pulled him over without clear explanation, launching into demands before offering a reason. When he calmly asked what law he had broken, they had no clear answer. What followed wasn't a traffic stop. It was a power play. A man asserting his rights, and officers determined to shut him down.
You're forcefully going to drag me out of my car is what you told me.
Do you know what State v. Mims is?
I do know what State v. Mims is.
Step out of your car then.
Well, do you know the rest of...
Either identify yourself verbally, or I'm going to need your driver's license, okay?
Have I committed a crime?
You have committed a motor vehicle violation, which you are being lawfully stopped for. You are driving a car on New Jersey roads. You have to abide by New Jersey laws, okay? That includes...
No, I have to abide by federal laws.
No, on New Jersey roads, you need to abide by New Jersey laws. You're New Jersey law enforcement officers. You need to identify yourself and provide your documents.
As soon as you break your oath, your constitutional oath, you are not. You're no longer peace officers. So if that's what you plan on doing, that's fine. You can do that also.
Okay.
But
So you understand? So you're not going to give registration, insurance, or your license, correct? Is that what you're saying?
well, it's my Fourth Amendment right to be secure in my papers, in my person, and my property.
It's just yes or no.
I'm
yes or no. You have. I'm only going to ask you one time, okay? For your driver's license, your proof of insurance, and your registration. If you don't do that, you will be placed under arrest, okay?
For what crime?
We'll go from there.
From what crime am I being placed under arrest for?
So I need a yes or no from you, sir. Okay? Yes or no, are you going to provide your license, registration, and proof of insurance?
What crime have I committed?
No, that's all I'm asking, okay?
I'm asking you what crime. We're having a conversation here, correct?
We're having a conversation, but I need, in order for us to all go on with our days, I need a yes or a no from you. Yes, are you going to provide your driver's license, your registration, and proof of insurance, or no, you are not going to, and then you're going to step out of the car?
Have I committed a crime?
You are failing to ID yourself, okay?
That's not a crime.
You're going to be getting multiple summons.
IDing is not for a crime. I've not committed a crime. I do not need to ID myself.
So the answer to my question then would be no, correct? That's what you're saying?
Don't put any words in my mouth. I didn't say anything.
So
I'm
yes
asking
or
you
no,
what crime
sir?
did I commit.
That's all I need is a yes or no.
I'm asking you what crime did I commit.
Sir, you need to step out of the vehicle. If you do not step out of the vehicle, unfortunately, we're going to have to remove you from the vehicle.
Okay. So section 18,
that,
section 242, with more than one person is coercion. So you guys are both, so you're all consorting against me to take away my constitutional right. Is what you're telling me. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what you're saying. That's what you believe?
Yes, that is what I believe.
So you think we're doing something wrong?
Yes.
Which is fine.
Yes.
You can believe that, okay? We're going down this road now, no matter what, okay? So then, obviously,
can I have your name?
It's Patrolman Lang. It's all going to be on your paper.
Patrolman Lang, and what's your badge number, please?
25112.
25112. Patrolman Lang. Can I have your name?
Reardon 25109.
Reardon 25109.
25117.
McHugh 25117.
So
Thank you very much.
Out of the car, sir?
You can provide your documents. We can give you a few tickets. You can be on your way.
I don't want tickets. I'm not. Listen. I do not.
So, I mean,
I do not.
There's no alternative.
I do not deal with your corporation.
That's fine.
It's that simple. I do not contract with you. I do not contract with your corporation. As all I'm doing is traveling. I would like to be on my way.
Well, you're not going to be on your way, sir.
I'm being arrested. I'm being detained.
You are detained, yes.
I'm detained. So I'm under arrest.
No, did I say you're under arrest?
I'm asking you. You just told me you're going to drag me out of my car is what you told me.
Because you're failing.
You're forcefully going to drag me out of my car is what you told me.
Do you know what State v. Mims is?
I do know what State v. Mims is.
Step out of your car then.
Well, do you know the rest of it? What's the rest of State v. Mims? No, I need you. Since you tell me State v. Mims, you need to articulate it for me, please. Yes, what is State v. Mims?
I do not.
Okay, so I do know State v. Mims very well, actually, since you say it. So thank you very much. So continue State v. Mims. Continue it, please. Since you know it, articulate it for me.
So are you ready for this?
Please articulate it for me.
Okay, so now you are going to be under arrest, okay? And you're going to step out of the car.
What is the crime?
You're stepping out of your vehicle.
What is the crime?
Step out of your vehicle. Come on, sir. Let's go. Come on, get out. Put your phone on top of your car. Then get your back.
At no point did they present evidence. At no point did they justify the arrest. When asked simple questions, they responded with pressure. Not once did they try to de-escalate. They only pushed harder. This wasn't about a violation. It was about authority unchecked. And in the end, they didn't arrest him for what he did. They arrested him for what he refused to surrender, his rights. Here is another case. It was an ordinary day. A man sat quietly inside his parked car, without speeding, without evading, just still. But silence wasn't enough. Two officers walked up, their presence sudden, their tone firm. He hadn't called for help. He wasn't causing harm. Yet here they were, questioning, pressing, circling. His space, his time, his right to be left alone, suddenly under challenge. What began as stillness, now turning into pressure.
Good morning, this is Kevin Sappho, also known as Kev Town Speaks on Facebook and other social media. As I'm traveling here in Dothan on Montana Street, Dothan police officer officer just turned around in traffic, initiated a traffic stop. I'm interested to see just how this progresses. Apparently they don't know that I'm a licensed driver. This is another form of harassment and racial profiling. I'm gonna share this with my viewers here on Facebook and other social media. I attempted to go live, but the function on Facebook wouldn't allow me to go live, so let's just see how this turns out. What's the problem,
How
officer?
you doing, Mr. Sappho?
Yes, sir. What's the problem?
Mr. McAllister with the police department. The reason I stopped you is your license.
Really?
Yes,
How do you know that?
because I ran it whenever I saw you pass me just a
Is that so?
It is. Do you have your driver's
Let me
license?
ask you something.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
I'm gonna ask you something because I know
Do you
you're
have-
lying. First
do
of
you have
all,
your
this is a
driver's
form of racial profiling and harassment by the DPD because I've been filming you all and putting you on Facebook.
Do you have your driver's
And
license on you?
Are you familiar with racial profiling?
I'm very familiar with racial profiling. I know what it is.
Well, if
That's
you-
not what this is.
Well, why would you stop me
what
then?
this is you don't have a license. Your license is not valid.
Did you notice me in the process of committing any crime, violating any traffic laws?
You were driving with
And you know that because you just rolled past me on the corner about 2 blocks ago. It takes you longer than that to access my information. How did you run my information without having my DOB and my
have
social? Do you
license?
have my DOB and social?
Do you have your license?
Of course I do. If you give me some justification for why you stopped me. No, you do not. Because you're lying, first of all.
Here's the deal. Under state law, anytime that you were stopped and a police officer orders you to give us your driver's license, you're required to do.
Under state law, you're not allowed to use that let system arbitrarily. You're not allowed to run my information without some proper cause. And what is your proper cause for running? I don't care if you ask me 30 times. I have driver license and you don't have no reason to stop me.
Turn this into something that doesn't have to.
If I'm turning into what it is, it's a racial profiling, and that's why I'm recording you. Now, I'm gonna ask you to get your supervisor out here because I know you're lying. Okay, fine. Have him come out here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right here.
Bottom of it, your license has been canceled.
Well, so you say. If I say otherwise. You didn't run my license. You lying. You didn't run my license, Officer
Did run your
McAllister.
license.
No, you did not.
I've got it pulled up if you'd like to come see
Okay,
it.
we'll
Take
see about
1027
that.
status on Bravo Mike.
And this is what I've been reporting on right here on Facebook and other viewers on social media, especially on YouTube. I want you all to tune in and see just how law enforcement here in Dothan is conducting, how taxpayer money is being spent. Because I have recorded these people and I have exposed them, they have continued to harass me on every corner. I am. You corporate comma. Now this officer, I asked him what was the proper cause for him initiating this traffic stop, and he lied to me. The same reason I was stopped several days ago when I videotaped you as well as Officer Beatty for the same type of activity when I was riding through Johnson home and was stopped for no apparent reason. Okay, good. But now I want you to instruct him to ask him what was his purpose for stopping me and what traffic laws am I suspected of violating. Ask him that. He did not explain that to me because I have not been cited for any violation. He don't have me suspicious. Well, I'm talking about this. That's a whole new day. This is September 7th, 2017. It's a whole new day. Ask him. He may tell you the truth, but he told me a lie.
I don't think I'm going to change your opinion here by asking him.
So I'm saying to you, what is the proper cause for him stopping me and asking me for anything? What is the proper cause? And you ask him that because you don't know, you just pull up. And it's a lie. So I'm asking you, what is the proper cause? So what's the purpose? Bring your supervisor out here because apparently you don't seem to be correcting his behavior. You in cahoots with his behavior. You have an axe to grind. You have an axe to grind because I've exposed you here on YouTube and Facebook also as being tantamount to a killer. You just almost assassinated a man 5 or 6 years ago. You still on the force. Well, you shot Abraham Howard several times, unarmed man in the vehicle. I want to speak to your supervisor because you're not resolving the issue.
The other one's in and around.
And please do.
In the meantime, you need to get your license, proof of insurance.
I'm looking for it, but I'm going to ask him.
You're not looking for it.
Well, I'm looking for it.
No, you're not.
I'm in the process of looking for it.
you're not.
But I can give you information if you need it.
Well, provide it to this officer.
Okay, well, I'm waiting your supervisor to get
You
here.
still gonna refuse to give me your license?
I'm not refusing to give you anything. I'm looking for it.
You still haven't given
Because you still hadn't told me the truth about what. This ain't no birds. I'm not making up anything. I'm citing exactly what you're doing.
You make up your version of the truth if you want to, that's fine. But the truth is, your license is canceled.
According to you. I say otherwise. And I'm going to prove to you otherwise when your supervisor get here. And I'm going to prove that you're lying. Because you didn't run. How long did it take to get license, matter of fact? How long did it take to go get them? You don't know?
My license has always been current since I've been 16. I've never lost it.
Okay.
For driving suspended and driving.
Well, you need to be doing something else driving a garbage truck. Because you don't need to be an officer. Because you're not a police officer. You're a racist skinhead and you along with the rest of your crew. That's what you are. You're a racist skinhead and you're a liar. And you're deceitful. You're deceptive. You don't have the integrity to wear that badge. I'm going to make sure that this complaint go formal right here and it's going to go viral. I'll make sure
I'll
that.
give you all the information you need to do.
I got enough information. What's your badge number, by the way?
1138.
1138? Okay, fine.
You want my card? I got a card.
Yeah, give me your card. I'm going to file a complaint on you as soon as I leave this stop. This is Officer Blake McAllister. Badge number 1138.
2 L's. Make sure that you spell it right.
Okay, I'll make sure I spell it right. I'm gonna attach your card as an addendum to my complaint. So people have a tendency to think I make this stuff up against these people, but ride around and harass and attempt to intimidate. Now I've already placed copies of everything on Facebook and other forms of social media just to let people know this is what we can expect from these people on a daily basis. It's just not Kevin Safford they harass. It's any black male. This is what happens in Dothan on a daily basis. Now you got viewers on here that say, man, why don't you just give me your license? Well, sometimes you have to take these things to the next level in order to get the truth from them. An officer in Beatty, along with this same Corporal Connor, and cited for not having a driver license, not having insurance, not having a proper tag, and for not producing a felon registration card, which is required in the state of Alabama. I was released and allowed to go on about my business after receiving 3 violations and a warning ticket about mutilated altered tag. Obviously, in order for him to determine or ascertain that and I call him exactly as I see him. Now, I want his supervisor to come and have, because the supervisor's on, if you watch the previous video, which by the way, Facebook removed from my page after these people, somebody complained, I had it removed, which it showed the same activity. But it's amazing. My movement now is to save ourselves and then save our sons. In order to do that, we have to press forward with the truth. So somebody, this is a job to put this stuff out here on the public and let them know there's a reason why. If I die for good reason. The law is on my side. So you the supervisor on duty?
Yes, sir.
Oh, excuse me. You a sergeant?
Yes, sir.
All right, sergeant. I asked the officer, he stopped me and said that he wanted to run my license or whatever, wanted to give him my license. I asked him what was the proper call to initiate this stop. I told, listen, let me just say what I'm saying first.
Your license is showing in the state system is canceled.
Okay, well you want to hear me out, and then I don't mind providing information to you, but I know he's lying, okay? So if you come up here and automatically assume that he's telling the truth, then I'm gonna dispel that truth if you just listen to me.
Okay.
I asked him why did he stop me to begin with? I felt like he was abusing the police power, first of all. If he ran my license, which he say he did, which I know he didn't, how would you run my license without having my DOB and social? He ride around with it in his car with him?
Well known in the city. You're also well known for driving without a driver.
And I'm also well known for filming the police and exposing the corrupt and racial profiling, which is what I'm doing today, more than nothing less. I have a valid driver license. I will show you this valid driver license. I'm saying, is it proper for him to just run my information randomly?
Yes, if he has reasonable suspicion that you don't have a driver's license.
And where would that reasonable suspicion come from?
Which the state is showing on our system that it's canceled.
Okay,
and when they ran it through NCI.
Did you run it yourself and know this?
Yes.
You did run it, okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to show you, if you're alive, I'm going to show you something to dispel that notion, because I know that if you ran it, if I got a valid driver's license and I got the reinstatement letter here to show you that my license is valid, that's my driver's license right there.
The state hasn't. Apparently hasn't updated that.
Apparently,
that's what we have to go by.
Okay, well, what you should go by is the people around here committing crime, breaking laws and shooting and killing people and putting guns to babies' head. That should be the crime that you are pursuing. He spotted me 2 blocks away. It takes longer than that to make a phone call home.
It's showing on the computer that your license is
It takes longer than that to make a phone call home, man. I know how long he was behind me.
I'm just telling you because I saw it. Okay.
And I got plenty of them on my computer.
And you're well within your right to do that.
Okay.
Right. I would suggest contacting the state and ask them to update your DMV record.
But see, I don't have to do that because I got the reinstatement letter in my possession. I got my driver's license in my possession. I got my insurance in my possession, and that's a valid tag. So there was no reason for him to stop me.
If you we don't know that. We have to go by what the state of Alabama, when we run you on the program that we have called MOVE, we go by that. Mobile Officer Virtual Environment is what it's called.
And I'm sure it takes more than 30 seconds to come back. I've been stopped by the police 75 to 100 times. I know it takes more than 5 seconds for it to come back. He followed me from that traffic light, which is 2 blocks away, to this point right here. He didn't have time to get dispatch on the phone and to check all this move.
Dispatch doesn't check that. We check it in the car, sir.
Okay, well, I doubt he had time to type my name in and get a response back that fast. But if he did, it's still a form of racial profiling because he spotted me knowing this is the truck that I drive and seeing Kevin Safford decide he wanted to stop me.
Not racial profile.
Okay, well, what is it then? Is it, you call that good policing? It's a traffic stop. It ain't no random traffic stop because he know who I am, so it's not random. Okay, I call it racial because I've called him out several times, and you don't ride behind white men and stop them, so I call it racial because you don't do this anywhere else.
Do you think that we never stop white people, sir?
I see you stop white people, but you don't ride behind them 3 blocks and see who they are and decide to want to stop them. I'm around this town filming every day, all day, and you know that, and everybody else knows that. So if don't nobody else know, I know. I'm on the scene on every scene. Every time I see the lights come on, where everyone I can get to, especially where it concerns Corporal Connor and Officer Beatty and this Officer McAllister. It's adding up to me.
Because I already ran it. No,
basically,
sir.
He don't owe me a favor.
Good faith stop.
A good faith stop.
Yes,
what you
sir.
call it? Okay, y'all have a good day then on y'all good faith.
Have a good day.
Yeah. This is what we have right here. This is what we have right here patrolling our streets right now. If anybody else just notice the fallacy in these stories they telling, it's just me. This is ridiculous. One of them stopped and says he ran it through. He followed me for less than 10 seconds, and I pulled over. He said he ran my license and they were invalid. Then when I asked for the supervisor, he come up and said, yeah, they were invalid, but he ran it again through dispatch and found they were current. If this ain't a bunch of BS, I don't know what is. But again, I remind you all, this is Kevin Safford, otherwise known as Mr. Kev Time Speaks on social media. And I advise you all, this is a caveat, which means warning. This is warning to you all, beware. If you're a police sympathizer, if you're a racist supremacist sympathizer, a fan of these crooked ass cops, best reserve your comments and go on the Dothan Police Department page and make your comments.
They stood over him, asked their questions, and left without explaining why they came in the first place, without citation, without explanation, just the lingering feeling of being cornered without cause. For some, that moment would pass. For others, it stays. A reminder that even when you're quiet, even when you follow the rules, you can still be treated like a suspect. Sometimes the loudest thing in the room is power left unchecked.